On the day of this recording, I'm one of the most influential and famous ice freestylers in the world. I've worked with television, brands, ice rinks, appear in live TV shows and organized some of the biggest freestyle ice skating events. But if I had to start my freestyle ice skating journey at zero again, those are the 15 things I would instantly do. Number 1, just go skating. Start now. Don't waste time. You know, the best time to start freestyle ice skating was 10 or 15 years ago, but the second best time to start freestyle ice skating is today. I know that skiing slopes are shutting down after time because of climate changes, and ice rinks, they will be the next big thing in my eyes, because there needs to be a winter sport that needs to be financiable for everybody, and skiing is getting less and less of that sport, and ice skating is getting more and more of that sport, and speed skating just possible at some venues. Figure skating is not that interesting to me, to be honest. Ice skating is not for everybody, it was not for me, so there needs to be another sport to make ice skating the next big thing, and this is freestyle ice skating, and this is a sport that will grow and you can grow with it. Number 2, gear doesn't matter. If you want to start ice skating, you don't have to buy the perfect gear to go ice skating. You can rent skates there. I can do 95% of my tricks with rental skates as well. And for the clothes, I guess you have sweatpants at home, you have a hoodie at home, pack in some long socks, gloves, hat, that's it, you're ready for ice skating. So gear doesn't matter. Which brings us to number 3, gear does matter. The first thing, in my eyes, you should invest to is a pair of hockey skates. If it's really that much of a budget question for you, then you don't have to go for the T-blade system. It's always more expensive, especially in the lower price ranges. But a decent pair of hockey skates that will serve you from the beginning of your ice skating or freestyle ice skating journey till the point where you can save up for the next skate, they're not that expensive. Bauer S23s, XLPs, XLSs, they are all below 100 bucks if you search for the right skate. If you're not starting out with the T-blade system, they are definitely below 100 bucks, and with the T-blade system they are around 200 bucks, which is still affordable for my Central European thinkings, of course. So the first thing you should invest to is a good pair of skates. Not because you will get better with those skates, but it will be more comfortable, and it's also a better feeling to have your own skates. But until that, gear or not having the gear is not an excuse for not going ice skating. Number 4, go skating even if you don't feel like it. It doesn't depend if your friends are there. If your friends are not there, just go skating because you can go skating. Why shouldn't you go skating? You have to do something on your own. But if your friends are there and you think like, oh, I'm tired today, oh, my left little finger hurts or something like that, fuck that. I had some of the best sessions ever when I cranked my ass up out of the couch and went skating even if I didn't feel like it, because those sessions, when you then go on the ice, a fire is burning, you can heavily enjoy it. And if you can't heavily enjoy it, if you feel tired even if you are on the ice, this brings us to number 5. No fucking excuses. The ice is bad. Fuck the ice. The ice will be bad at some days, and you know what? However bad the ice at the ice rink is, if you go to a lake, which are the nicest sessions you can have on natural ice, this ice is at least as bad as terrible ice is at an ice rink. A good ice skater can work with every ice. That's why the figure skaters are always complaining about us destroying the ice, because they can't deal with bad ice, because in my eyes, the most figure skaters are not good ice skaters. They can do their shit, but nothing else. But this is not a figure skater's show. This is about no fucking excuses. And even if you go on the ice and you don't feel it and everything is painful and you're tired and the freestyle vibe is not going on, and I know that feeling, which brings us to number 6, have practice sessions. At the beginning of my freestyle ice skating journey, I was working in gastronomics. I had off time in the afternoon on weekdays when everybody else had to work, so I was alone at the ice rink every single day. I don't have talent at all. I had to work for all the tricks I'm able to do now that other people learn in groups within minutes. But that's what I did on the ice rink in the afternoon alone. I had my drills that I did all the time to improve my overall skating skills, but I also watched YouTube tutorials to improve my skills. I watched videos where I got the inspirations to learn new tricks, and this really helped me a lot. So if you don't feel the vibe to just dance on the ice and do freestyle tricks, then have a practice session. And if you don't have the vibe even to have a freestyle practice session, then this brings us to number 7. If the vibe is dead, you can still have basic practice sessions. Crossovers to the left, crossovers to the right, stopping to the left, stopping to the right, stopping from going backwards. Those absolute basics you'll never think of when you go ice skating with your friends. Those basics, if you don't cheap out on them, if you always try to practice them when you have time for it, will make you a better skater. And if you are a better skater, you are a better freestyle ice skater. You have more confidence, you have a better balance, you have better skills. And if you know how every stop to every side and every crossover and whatever feels, it's way easier for you to learn new tricks. Which brings us to number 8, watch tutorials. Even for me, I can still find tutorials on YouTube of tricks that I can't do. Okay, some of those crazy tricks like the B-twist from Nandy, yeah, I'm just too old for that now, but there are also some basic tricks. For example, last season I found a tutorial about the sweep and I watched it, didn't help me, so I asked a friend and then I learned the sweep. And now I'm having a huge fun with sweep moves. And where did I get the inspiration? From watching tutorials on YouTube. Some of those tutorials are in a shitty quality, even my older tutorials are not the best, but that's all we have in this tiny sport. So watch them and get the inspiration. By the way, if you're searching for tutorials right now, up there in the info button is my tutorial playlist. I'll also link it down below. I have 3 tutorial playlists, a tutorial playlist for hard tricks, for beginner tricks, and for beginner ice skaters. Whatever you are, you will find a tutorial there for a new trick. Guaranteed. But what you shouldn't watch is number 9. Fuck short form content. You know what my short form content is? When I record a video or go to an event, some of the best shots I get, I want to post them immediately, even if I'm not making a long form video, or post a long form video later. So the absolute best of me or of other people that I got recorded goes on Shorts or Instagram Reels and all of those shit platforms, because you have to do it nowadays. Yes, sorry, I also do that shit because it's somehow part of the game. I'm not doing it as much as other people do it who built their entire following on that shit, but I do it, but I know how I do it. I upload the best things I have. And do you think that anybody else you're watching and following on YouTube or on Instagram who's uploading shorts will upload something average of him? No, they just upload their best shit. And then there are you as a beginner, see people the absolute best they could, know how far you are away from that in some cases, and this is devastating as fuck. So fuck YouTube shorts, fuck Instagram Reels. If you want to watch something, content to get inspired, then number 10, watch freestyle ice skating videos. And I mean long form content in this orientation and not in this fuck orientation. Watch YouTube videos. You don't have to watch my YouTube videos, my content. I'm doing event videos. I'm not doing those movies anymore. There are other channels where you can get movies, but whatever you watch it as an inspiration. Probably you see some tricks in there that you haven't seen before and try to just use this part of the freestyle video to bring this trick on the ice for you, something like that. Or you watch some of your favorite freestyle videos with this music that is kicking you, as I did. As I started freestyle ice skating, there were the videos of my friend Nandi from Najee Korishok. There he is. And the music in his video was bringing me up that much, giving me so much motivation. Even when I was tired and still went to the ice rink, then I just put on his video and listened to the music and got fired up because I know the images, I know the shots that are coming there. Or I watch event videos that bring the vibe from the event back and motivate me. Watch freestyle ice skating content, whether you're starting out with freestyle ice skating or with ice skating overall, or if you are already in the game, watch content, not just for the content creators, but also for you, for your motivation and for your inspiration. And talking about event movies, which brings us to number 11, go to freestyle ice skating events. The question that I get asked a lot by people is if this event is just for freestyle ice skaters or for level of freestyle ice skaters, so you have to be that good to come to this event. No! This event, as all freestyle ice skating events, are for everybody. Of course, there are the top 10, 20% freestyle ice skaters that are performing crazy, but you know what? You know why we top 20%, okay, for me top 30, 40, I don't know. People on those events perform what we are doing. We need the people standing around in the circle, watching us. We love to get asked for tricks or if I have time, which is a different story at the moment. But yes, the freestyle event, whatever freestyle event, especially mine, is open for everybody. Whether you want to participate or you just want to go there, meet freestylers, probably learn something for them, or if you just want to go there, enjoy the vibe, watch the people perform. Freestyle is for everybody, so the events are for everybody. And as I started to go to events, my learning curve went from that to that. So go to freestyle events. If you ever thought about, should I go to this event, or this event is closed, could I go there or not? Do it. You won't regret it. And there's something you should not do, in my eyes, which brings us to number 12. Don't start a YouTube channel. Yes, that's what I'm saying right now, because I know how a YouTube channel, at least the way I want to do a YouTube channel, works and affects my life. If I go to freestyle events, I'm not participated in the freestyle circles, even if I can. Sometimes I do ramp jumps or things that you don't need to go into a flow, because most of the times I'm behind the camera, thinking about the edit. Many times I'm also organizing the event, and this keeps me away from skating, which is fine for me. I'm 31 years old at this recording, and if I would do freestyle for the entire weekend, you could cut my legs off. If I'm behind the camera, it's still exhausting because I'm on the ice all the time, but I can enjoy the vibe, be part of it, and not powering my legs off. But back in the days, as I went to my first freestyle events, or as I started with freestyle ice skating, doing the YouTube channel had a negative effect, because I wanted to record everything. I wanted to make videos. I was hyped making videos. I loved making videos, which is fine. But I started freestyle ice skating, or ice skating tricks, 2010. And in late 2013, we started this YouTube channel that you're currently watching. And from this time in 2013, so this is my learning curve, 2013, 14, 15. And then as I stopped doing YouTube, learning curve went way up. So in this 2 years of the first chapter of this YouTube channel, I was not evolving at all, because I was fully focused on doing YouTube, which doesn't mean that it will happen the same way with you. The most ice skating channels I know are producing way less content. I guess there's no other channel that is producing that much content as I do. But still, making a YouTube channel can affect your development on the ice negatively. So if you're starting freestyle ice skating, or if you're at the beginning of your journey, or as I would say, if you are below 28, 30, when your body starts to feel the sport, I wouldn't start a YouTube channel, to be honest. It's just my opinion, but the effect for me was definitely negative. As I started a YouTube channel as I was 18 or 19, it stopped my development in the best years I could have for my development, so I never reached the absolute top of freestylers. I'm a decent freestyler now, I would say, but I could have evolved more as a freestyler if I wouldn't have started this channel that early. By the way, guys, if this video is helpful for you, then please don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss many more helpful videos in the future. Number 13, nobody cares about your freestyle. You know, there's one lesson I learned within the last years. Nobody cares about me, nobody cares about my life. Some people now care about it because this whole YouTube thing and being part of their lives, being inspirational for them. But 10 years ago, nobody gave a fuck about what I'm doing. Nobody gave a fuck about how good I'm skating, because I was not that good of a freestyler. I thought I was special, and I thought everybody has to look me on the ice rink, but the truth is, nobody freaking cares. So practice your moves. Nobody will care about you, as nobody cared about me. So you don't have to be afraid trying something new at your ice rink, as far as there are not ice rink manager assholes who kick you off the ice for doing triangles. At the beginning, nobody will notice, nobody will care. Don't expect the guys to care, so don't think it's negative if they don't care, but also it's positive because you don't have pressure overall, because nobody is watching you. So nobody cares. It can be a good thing, it can also be a bad thing, but just know that nobody cares. Number 14, show respect. Not just to your friends or the people you know on the ice rink. Show respect to everybody. Don't cut too close corners in front of kids or families. Don't go too fast if the ice rink is too crowded. Don't talk to the rink staff like they are assholes if they behave like assholes because they tell you that you can't do that or that. They're just doing the job. As I learned to treat ice rink stuff, even if they are trying to force me to stop freestyle ice skating or to kick me out, if I even then treated them with respect and talked silently with them, they were way more relaxed and there were things possible I didn't imagine that they were possible. For example, Vienna Ice Dream, I'm having loads of problems there not with the other people, but definitely with the ice rink stuff. But if you then talk with them respectfully, you know when they are watching and not, which gives you the possibilities to do things there. So treat everybody around your sport with respect. It will make everything way more relaxed and will also feel better. Even if the ice rink stuff is close to kicking you out, if you talk silent, if you talk respectfully, I would say 90% of the people, besides those 10% of assholes where at home their wife hits them in the face, whatever, why they are assholes, but 90% of the people, if you treat them with respect, they will treat you back with respect, and you get possibilities. Guess how I get all of those possibilities with the Max Eicher Arena. And last but not least, number 15, help others. If you practice for a few weeks pretty strong your skating skills, then you will become a better skater than the average skater is. So if you see somebody struggling with skating backwards and you know how to do it, help them. If you see somebody struggling with stopping, help them if you are able to do it. And if you learned your third or fourth freestyle tricks and somebody next to you is learning his first freestyle tricks, help them. This is what also will help you, not just because it feels good, but also it will build your community. If you help somebody and you are going on the freestyle ice skating learning journey together, it always feels better. And if you teach something to other people, you also improve your skills in this trick as well, because you're practicing it with the person. So helping people will also help you. It feels good and it grows the community that I'm living for. And yes, those were the 15 things I would immediately do if I had to start my freestyle ice skating journey right now from zero. If you liked the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up for the algorithm. Please don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss anything in the future. For you to check out my merch, for you to check out my Instagram. That's it for today, guys. See ya.